Hello, beautiful earth angels. Thanks for reminding me to press go live on Instagram. They're so smart, smarter than me. I always say. Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful earth angels. Welcome to Earth Angels Unite transmission number 94. Archangel Jeremiel, the angel of mercy. Archangels are the heartbeats of God. Think about God as a huge heart. And every time God's heart beats, an angel is created. Connecting with the angels is connecting directly with the heart of God. Archangel Jeremiel is the angel of mercy, who brings forgiveness, mercy, and the vibration of the higher truth that all is well. If you're struggling, anxious, or overwhelmed, call on Jeremiel to help you take stock of your life and to fill you with mercy and forgiveness. So my intention with these transmissions is to create a space of transformation for you to come one person and leave another person, for you to leave transformed. And we do this by normalizing the issues in the tissues, normalizing the pain, and in turn, shining our beautiful heart and our heart light. Of course, when we gather together, we are more powerful. In these transmissions, I'll be sharing teachings from my debut book, Receiving from Your Angels, 4 Practices to Heal Your Pain with Angel Love, and an angel meditation or activation to help you to relax and cherish your body, to trust your intuition, to receive your next level of angelic pain relief. My name is Jill Kempner, angel coach and author. As an angel coach, well, for 20 years, I served as a massage therapist and a yoga teacher. And then I took my energy medicine practice into the coaching realm. And as an angel coach, what I help my clients do is to heal the pain in their bodies with the love of the angels. And so it's not a quick fix. It's not like taking a pill and then everything is better, right? You have to do the inner work, the daily inner work. And that's what I help. And we need help with that, right? To start a routine, to stay committed to a routine when the shadow comes up, when the pain gets louder. And that's why we hire a coach. That's why we hire someone to support us, help us create that routine, that practice. I call it in my book, the DDP, the daily devotional practice. And, it's the angel practice. It's consciously and purposefully relaxing, releasing, and receiving from your angels on a daily basis. And so we need help with that and support to not only create the routine, but stay devoted to it, stay committed to it in the ups and downs of life. So thank you for that, angels. I want to welcome everyone who will be here live. If you're here, say hi, and everyone who's going to connect with the replay. To be surrounded in a circle of unconditional love, joy, and miracles. So happy. Can you believe it? It's November. Happy November. Happy election day in the United States. And happy Scorpio season. We are in the midst of the death, rebirth, and transformation season. Sometimes people call it the season of the shadow and doing our shadow work. And I feel like as earth angels, and I feel like if you really spent time going through all these transmissions, that's what we're doing, right? We're bringing the shadow to the light. And, asking that we learn from that darkness, from that shadow, from that pain, the higher perspective. And that's what I help my clients do, right? I help my clients to understand the deeper meaning of that pain that they're going through, whether that pain is physical or emotional. Hello, welcome. Okay, so let's talk about the archangels, right? So I love that. Well, a couple things. Thank you, angels. So there's a collective pressure that's happening right now. And a lot of it is to do with the election, just kind of in the United States, but there's a collective pressure building. And what I've experienced over the past, I would say, couple weeks, is just, I mean, well, Scorpio season is a time of in our emotions, right? It's an emotional time. Hi, Lauren. So we're bringing up our emotions are highlighted. And personally, for me, it's been a lot of anger, a lot of sadness. It has been what's coming up for me to heal and for me to look at. And it's just more layers of it. You know, I've already done work to heal anger. I've done work to heal sadness. And now there's another round of it around, you know, and PTSD. Thank you. That was the other thing I'm really working on, is that it's like the stress response from something that's already happened. You know, it's sort of like the delayed stress response. So there's a lot of pressure and intensity, and there's a lot of fear. And so I've been tapping into the collective and really understanding these are the times where we need to double down on our spiritual practices, to not throw them out the window. This is the time where we do the most pristine self-care that we've ever done, and not give in to those urges and those addictions and those not give in to the collective fear. Because the thing is with fear, which there's a lot of right now, and I don't even want to say both sides, I just feel like everywhere. Hi, Elif, welcome. We are, the collective fear can push our own fear buttons. Yeah. And it's the same thing with collective anger. It's the same thing with collective sadness, right? Collective grief pushes our own personal. So we have this collective, universal fears and worries, and then it pushes on our own, right? And we can feel like we're struggling, like we're overwhelmed, like we're exhausted. And this is when we need to call in the higher power, right? The higher spiritual powers. And that's why the angels wanted to talk about the archangels today. Okay, whoa, downloads. Okay, angels. So archangels, right? They're limitless beings of love and light who come directly from the heart of Source, and they're here to serve. And it's our job, it's our responsibility, it's our choice to align with these allies, with these supporters of unconditional love. And the work is to bring that love into our life, into our energy body, into our physicality, and create transformation and healing and change. And that's the season that we're in, right? We're in the season of change, letting go, surrender. Anything else about that, angels? And what I love about the archangels is they can be with each of us simultaneously. Which to our human brain, like, doesn't make sense. It's like, wait, what? You know, like we can only be in one place at one time. And right now I'm choosing to stream live from my house on 3 platforms and share my medicine. And I know that I pray that I'm making a difference by speaking my truth and sharing what I know about healing. So as earth angels, we're here to raise the vibration of the planet. Well, how do we do that? We do that by embodying the benevolence of the divine. This is what, you know, yesterday in the angel card reading on Oracle Monday, we got divine order. And divine order is knowing, trusting, believing that the universe is benevolent. I love that. It's like, oh my gosh, everything is unfolding for my highest good and highest healing. Whoa, it sure doesn't feel like that sometimes. It sure doesn't look like that sometimes, especially when we look out into the collective and we see all this anger and division and divisiveness and separation, right? It's like, wait, what? How is this for the highest good and highest healing? But yet we still have that commitment, that devotion to holding that truth. And part of how we get there is by honoring our own experience and our own feelings. And that's what's come up for me in this Scorpio season, is to really honor some of these really kind of suppressed emotions within me. So we're here to raise the vibration of the planet by being a channel of unconditional love. And you're not doing this work alone. We're not, the angels, source it and just drop you here and say, okay, go be a channel of unconditional love, but you don't have any support. I mean, come on, we're so supported. And part of our growth and evolution is to ask for that support. So although there are a bazillion, I don't even know, there's an infinite number of angels and archangels, we have to ask. And that's part of what my what I help my clients to do, right? I teach them how to ask. I teach them that they're safe to ask, that they're deserving to ask, that they're supposed to ask, and then I teach them how to ask, how to invite the archangels into their life. And so Jeremiel, now Archangel Jeremiel chose to come today. I didn't choose Jeremiel because I was like, oh, and I actually thought about Shamuel because I was like, oh, he's the angel of peace. And we need so much peace right now because there's so much hate and separation and division. And that was my ego. I mean, Shamuel's great. At some point, I'll talk about Shamuel's medicine too, but it was like, no, Jeremiel. Hi, Sarah. Jeremiel, the angel of mercy. So he's one of the angels of forgiveness, the angel of life review, of overcoming difficulties, which I feel like that's kind of what a lot of us are feeling, right? Like we're overcoming the difficulties of separation. We're overcoming the difficulties of the division that we're experiencing, not just in the United States. We're experiencing division, globally. And that's what we're here to heal, right? We're here, the core wound of all wounds is the wound of separation. It's feeling that we're separate from source, separate from each other, separate from the divine. This is the core wound. All the other wounds stem from that. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. So in my book, Jeremiel is in the release and lead with your heart practice. He is the angel of receiving. He's the angel that opens us up to the vibration, the higher truth that all is well. I'll talk a little bit about that. So back to mercy. Mercy is the compassionate treatment of those in distress. And that's how the angels treat us, right? They have like ultimate mercy for our wounds, for this core wound that creates anxiety and overwhelm and exhaustion and this deep core sadness and grief that we're all feeling. I mean, we can have personal grief, like, I lost my mom and my brother in a year's time, and I have like so much grief over that. But there's also a collective grief. So the angels give us so much TLC. And we have to learn how to receive that compassion. And that's my job. My main mission is to teach you how to be an excellent angel receiver, how to receive all of this love that's there. And it's by being honest with ourselves about our feelings. It's about not, what is it they're saying? Like not shying away from our pain, not suppressing, hiding, numbing our pain, but looking at it through the eyes of love. Beautiful. So many downloads. Thank you. So Jeremiel will show up when my clients need help receiving grace and mercy. And I really love that. So if you've experienced trauma, which many earth angels have, it can be challenging to trust that all is well, right? Another medicine of Jeremiel's is this vibration of all is well. Everything is as it needs to be right now. Similar to the vibration of divine order. Not exactly the same, but similar. So if you have PTSD, all is well can feel far away. Or like being, Pollyanna or wearing rose-colored glasses or even spiritual bypassing, right? But this is not the truth, okay? Stepping into the vibration of all is well, which Jeremiel embodies, which Jeremiel brings to us as a gift from Source, is not spiritual bypassing. Okay, when done with presence and angelic support. So I want to say something about presence. Last week, I took the week off from clients. I took the week off from videos, lives, teaching, all classes, all clients. Just, some people call it a vacation. It wasn't a vacation because I still worked. And I actually wrote an entire chapter for my new book, which was a goal of mine. And I'm so grateful for that extra time. And I'm just being aware of my output versus my input. And so coming back live, I was live last night. I did a reveal video for Oracle Monday. I'm here live again. I felt what I learned last week about myself is that I put pressure on myself to, who knows if it's to be perfect, it's to say the right thing, to finish in a certain amount of time, all the pressures that we put on ourselves. And I was like, wow, I was so aware that when I didn't have that pressure of going live for all the different reasons that I felt lighter. And I was like, wow, this, so anyway, coming on today, I could feel that pressure again before I got on. And I sat with my soul and I sat with my angels. And what I heard my soul say was, it's presence, not pressure. And I was like, oh. And I felt it release. So I hope that's helpful because I wanted to share that. Because I said angelic, yes, when done with, so when it's not, all is well is not spiritual bypassing. When done with presence and angelic support. Okay, in order to heal, we need to feel our feelings. So you can't just jump into all is well, right? In this positive thinking without processing the feelings. And I'll be honest with you, the practices in my book support you in processing your feelings, the releasing process, the receiving process, the relaxation process. Every single practice supports you in honoring your feelings and helping you transform them from the restrictive, painful, right, depression into the peace, the light, the joy. That's what I do. That's what I help my clients do. Take the pain and turn it into peace. And especially depression. So you can invite Archangel Jeremiel, right? His presence will bring the peace and the mercy of this truth, this higher truth that all is well. And within that energy field, right, you invite Jeremiel's all is well presence. You can safely process the pain and receive the gifts. So I hope that resonates. So channeling the archangels, unconditionally loving vibration. So that's what I do, right? I channel the archangels for my clients, right? We pull a card. That's the angel who's helping them embody their fuel. It's helping them heal that pain. And then I bring in that archangel's love and medicine and vibration and presence. That's one of the gifts of my coaching programs. And of course, I'm doing that now, right? The angels are here, channeling through me and sharing their love and medicine. But when you hire me as your coach, it's all for you, right? It's one-on-one support. So yes, I'm present when I'm channeling the angels, but I know to let the angels do the work, right? I've done enough of my own inner work that I have to get out of my own way, right? And it's not get rid of the ego, but it's quiet the ego. It's soften the ego. It's surrender the ego. So I can be this channel of love, right? And you can do that too. Okay, so many downloads. So another one of Archangel Jeremiel's medicine, because that's who we're talking about today, right? Is Jeremiel. Is life review, right? Is supporting you in doing a life review. So when things are super stressful or there's a lot of fear or anxiety, it's time to slow down and take stock of your life and your journey. It's so important to see how far you've come and all the strides you've made. So when you invite Jeremiel, his presence will help you take stock of where you've been, look at what you've learned, and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. The angels know a life review takes so much courage. And when you invite Jeremiel, this can be done with compassion and humor. That was one of my cards today, was laughter is the best medicine. And you will grow. So again, don't do it alone. Don't take a life review and sit there and judge yourself, right? That's not a life review. A life review is done through the eyes of love. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. Let me go on Instagram for a minute and see who's here. Rachel, welcome. My amazing yoga teacher puts me back together every Friday morning. Where was I? Okay, so Jeremiel can also help you notice life patterns that aren't serving you, right? Because part of the life review is like, hey, I'm looking at these layers, I'm looking at these patterns, I'm looking at these experiences that I've had, and I'm sort of done with that, right? I don't want to keep repeating that same one over and over and over again. Oh, good, Chari. Yeah, you tune into the rest of it later. And Jeremiah can help you to release these patterns with gratitude and mercy. I love that. So I had a revelation yesterday in therapy. I saw my gynae in the morning. It was like an annual. I go every year to my gynecologist, and I'm having some perimenopausal symptoms, and I was like, determined to like figure this all out, right? So I had all these questions, and I left feeling hopeful, and I left feeling more aware of where I'm at. And basically what she said is my perimenopause and my PTSD are colliding and causing some of the symptoms that I'm having. And it just like made so much sense to me. And so I was determined in my therapy session that I have every Monday, I'm going to work on this PTSD. And what was uncovered to me, because I was like, well, I don't know how it's showing up in my life. And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm really inflamed. I have rosacea. I have Crohn's disease. I have hypertension now. I was like, wait, yes, I do. I know how this PTSD is presenting in my body. And I've been sort of like a little snappy towards my husband mostly. He's mostly the one, right? The ones that are closest to us that love us unconditionally are the ones sometimes that get our snappy parts, if you will. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then something happened on Facebook, an interaction with a friend around politics, and it just stirred up like all this stuff. And I basically realized that I still really have this really, really angry part, and so I took the time. I realized that the PTSD was showing up as inflammation. Below the inflammation was anger. Below that was sadness and hurt. I'm sharing that with you. I'm being vulnerable with you. That's my experience. You may experience it differently. A lot of people experience it as anxiety. I don't feel it as anxiety as much as I feel it as anger. So I want you to honor, right? I wrote all this down and then I just channeled. So I'm going to look and see if there's something. Yeah, that's what I said. And oh my gosh, I don't want to get into all the reasons that I feel angry right now, but one of them is definitely just about just the way my mom and brother left the planet. And, just taking care of my angry part, which I spent a fair amount of the day yesterday doing. And I was like, oh my gosh, am I so happy that Jeremiel is here, right? Because I could really use that mercy, that forgiveness, that all is well vibration that Jeremiel brings. And Jeremiel had me doing a life review of sort of why am I so angry, and how can I heal this pain in this part? Okay, so the angels have so much compassion for your for our human journey. They understand the ups and downs of life and its difficulties, and they never judge your choices and only seek to support you in staying true to your mission. So part of what I feel like I'm doing on this is reminding us of our mission over and over again, right? That we're here as earth angels to be a channel of unconditional love, to embody the benevolence of the divine, to walk with an awareness of our energy body, and to consciously receive the love that's there, right? Yes, there's darkness and there's shadow and there's pain and there's even evil. But our choice is to focus on the love and let that be our guide. So thank you for that, angels. So when you experience one of your soul chosen challenges, right? So one of Jeremiel's medicines is to help us overcome difficulties. The angels stand ready to help you navigate that choice, that challenge with self-love and forgiveness. Jeremiel can help you to keep your heart open instead of growing bitter, to keep your heart open to people who are going through something similar to you, and also to help you let go of any victimhood or blame and help you stay positive. The angels understand that your positivity will attract a loving solution and new situations at a higher level of spiritual understanding. So remember, if you're finding yourself repeating patterns, oh, that's right. I'm going to do a YouTube live about this. Revisiting, it's going to be called. If you find yourself repeating patterns, which can happen during like the Mercury retrogrades, okay, that pattern's back again. I thought I healed that. Well, you're higher up on the spiritual mountain. There was a little glitch for a minute. So you're higher up on the spiritual mountain. So this is a huge part of what I help my coaching clients with, is to understand the deeper meaning of their pain, whether it's physical pain or emotional pain. For the first 5 years of my coaching practice, I worked a lot with emotional pain. And now I'm starting to attract more and more clients who have physical issues, physical pain, and really helping them to heal the physicality, which is awesome. And I'm like loving it. Also to see the layers of pain. Okay, I have to say this again. So I help my clients understand the deeper meaning of that pain, right? Whether it's physical or emotional, also to see the layers of pain. So when it's physical pain or an issue, right? Every physical ailment, issue in the tissue or pain that you have right now has an emotional, a mental, and a spiritual component. What I help my clients do is to understand that spiritual component, which softens and clears the physicality, clears the mental, clears the emotional, clears the physicality. Amen to love, yes. So angelic alchemy is the ability to see the higher and spiritual reason for that physical issue, and through that awareness, shift and heal the physical, shift and heal that pain. So when you work with Jeremiel, he can help you stay optimistic about that pain, right? And see it through the eyes of love instead of fear. I love that. So my number one job as an angel coach is to help you become an excellent angel receiver, right? My mission is to help you receive, take in, and assimilate your angel's ever-present love. So in my book, again, I already mentioned that Jeremiel was the angel of receiving, right? Is to receive the gift, the blessing, and the miracle from that pain, to receive the medicine from the poison, the wisdom from the wound. Jeremiel's eggplant purple light can sweep through your aura, placing the balm of all is well and mercy, because Jeremiel's a heart angel, a heart chakra angel, but he's also an aura angel, meaning he works with the aura at the heart chakra, at the heart center. And he places this medicine of all is well, this medicine of mercy into each layer of your aura, helping you to receive the goodness and the gifts from that issue. So if you're struggling to receive love, miracles, compliments awaiting you, Jeremiel is your angel to go to, your go-to angel. So Jeremiel is also the angel of personal responsibility, right? It's like the being responsible for your own vibration, your own energy, right? Your own healing. And this helps us grow and step away from ego blame and into soul-centered responsibility, which I really love. So don't we love Jeremiel? Yes. All right, we're going to meditate with Jeremiel. And so if you're interested in learning more about my coaching programs and hiring me as your angel coach, go to my website, jillkempnerhealing.com. On the page, free conversation, there's a short questionnaire to fill out. And we can set up this free call. It's called a breakthrough conversation. And in that conversation, what I do is I listen to you, I listen to your angels, and I help you choose the highest vibrational fuel that is going to heal that pain. I also share what your angels are saying about your pain. And if we're a good fit, I share the details of my coaching program with you. So I'm also tonight going to be at Sacred Ground in Arlington Heights. So if you're local, I'd love to meditate with you. It's interesting, the timing of the meditation, we're in Central Time, will be 7 p.m., which is right when voting closes. So there's something that feels really, oh, thank you so much, Sarah. Thanks for being part of the book group as well. There's something interesting about just sort of like, okay, no, the voting's closed and we're going to sit in contemplation. We're going to sit in meditation. We're going to sit and receive our own soul's love and guidance. We're going to receive the divine love, the angelic love, the soul love needed to fill those spaces and places that are in pain. So I invite you to join us tonight. And I think that's everything for now. So, all right, let's breathe. Taking some cleansing breaths. This is the all is well blessing from Archangel Jeremiel. Hello, welcome. Just taking a few cleansing breaths. And grounding, feeling your breath grounding you into your body, into your heart. And onto the earth. Let your heart open in gratitude and devotion. Bringing one or both hands there, or just your attention, and saying, I am devoted to receiving mercy and all is well from my angels. I'm feeling your heart open to your angel's love, feeling your mind align, allowing your mind to align with divine mind. And pausing, breathing, and receiving your angel's love and devotion for you. From this space of devotion, anchor into the earth. Feel and see your energetic roots flowing through your legs, through the soles of your feet, through the Earth Star chakra, and all the way to Pachamama. And we'll connect with the crystals of Jeremiel, charoite, charoite for path of service, sujolite for dreams, amethyst for divine guidance, divine connection, and any other crystals your soul is guiding you to connect with. And we welcome the angels here, the angels of release and lead with your heart. And especially Archangel Jeremiel. We welcome the angels of mercy, the angels of forgiveness, the angels of all is well. Feel your guardian angels and all this angel love surrounding you and blessing you. I am blessed and I am a blessing. And letting yourself relax in this moment. Softening your muscles from your bones. And the angels, so Jeremiel, bringing you into this beautiful chamber in your heart, this chamber of mercy. So allow yourself to be in your heart temple in this beautiful chamber of mercy. And here you can relax and activate your energy body. So welcoming, breathe and welcome physical relaxation, softening your muscles from your bones, letting go of any tension in your head, neck, and shoulders through your belly and back as you activate your energetic roots. It's presence, not pressure. Breathe and welcome emotional relaxation as your guardian angels and Jeremiel make room for all of you. All of your feelings, all of your emotions, all of your parts are welcome. Feeling a lot of inner child. That was one of my cards today. So your inner child, feeling that mercy, feeling that forgiveness, that love. Breathe and welcome mental relaxation. So allow the breath, yourself to follow the breath to the top of your inhale. And then follow your breath to the bottom of the exhalation, deep in the belly. And each breath, there is a space between the breath. We're all miracles, divine solutions, creativity, and your intuition reside. You. So as your mind calms, your body can relax even more. Breathe and welcome spiritual relaxation. And in this moment, surrender all of that stuff, the heaviness, the anxiety, the anger, the fear of separation into the arms of the angels, into the arms of Jeremiel, into the arms of your guardian angels. Good. The angels are so happy that you are releasing this right now and stepping into the vibration of all is well, into the space for grace. Every little bit that you release, you are filled with grace. You are filled with mercy. You are filled with forgiveness. So if you want to release a really big thing right now, because we have the collective presence here and support, go for it. You are grounded. Release as much as you can. And in this chamber of mercy, I realize it's this beautiful purple, right? This deep purple, this eggplant purple, which makes sense. You can release to lead with your heart. You can receive to trust your intuition. So know that the safety nets of releasing are here. No cushions of comfort, knowing that you only feel a tiny little bit of what you're releasing. as part of the integration process. Release only when ready, that if it's up, you're ready to release it. And that your angels know to what degree you're ready to release, that you will stay balanced. And then no rushing. So we welcome Jeremiel's beautiful presence to surround you and this pain in deep mercy. Releasing pain and harshness, stress, and trauma, releasing that PTSD. That's what I'm being guided to release, PTSD and anger right now. So I can return to my compassionate heart. And then Jeremiel pouring in this eggplant purple light into the layers of your aura, starting at the spiritual layer. And this eggplant purple light is infused with the medicine of all is well, the higher truth, and the medicine of mercy. So receive this to your level of comfort. Remember, there's no rushing. You can take all the time you need to receive, all the time you need to grieve. As you release, your body may twitch and shudder, your emotions may rise and fall. You may feel like you're almost like you can feel like you're in this deep state of stillness, or almost like you're being buried, but you're not, right? We're being planted. So receiving all is well and mercy and forgiveness into the spiritual layer of your aura. Receiving that in all is well and mercy and forgiveness into the mental layer of your aura. Receiving this eggplant purple light of mercy and all is well and forgiveness into the emotional layer of your aura, which may either make you feel emotional or will make you feel really calm. So either way, don't judge it. The angels are saying that really clearly. And then this beautiful purple light and all is well, mercy and forgiveness. There you go, into the physical layer of your aura. And then into your physicality, into the cells, the muscles, the bones, all the way to the bone marrow, to the DNA. Just breathe as Jeremiel brings forth the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer, Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Again, the Hawaiian prayer for forgiveness, Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Just breathe. As you let this mercy, this forgiveness flow into your physical body, let yourself receive more than you've ever received before, so you can activate that part of your mission to be a channel of unconditional love for yourself and the world. A deep breath in and out. As Jeremiel steps back, you can stay, you and your parts can stay in that chamber of mercy, that purple chamber of mercy in your heart as long as you want. And know that you can return there anytime by returning to your breath. So Archangel Michael steps forward, sealing your aura, cutting the cords, recalibrating your energy body to your normal daily activities on all 4 levels of your being: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, in all directions of time, for your highest good and highest healing. And then as we bring our hands to our hearts in prayer mudra, we bow to each other. We dedicate the healing that we've received today to all our relations in all directions of time. Feel, see, know, and trust Your angels are bowing to you with so much love and devotion and compassion and beautiful mercy as we seal our inner journey and this YouTube Live with a namaste. Namaste, my friends. And that was so beautiful. Absolutely loved it. I'm going to pull a card. How is it that you are receiving your next level of mercy and all is well this week? What are your guardian angels saying about that for us, for you? The key to it all, ask and receive. If you enjoyed receiving this mercy, this all is well, this forgiveness, keep asking for it, right? Like, okay, you feel good right now, but then we're going to go back to real life and be, maybe, yeah, hopefully we're transformed a little bit, but those patterns are still there. We're still human. We're still interacting with other people who are struggling. So keep asking, right? Keep receiving. I just love this. It just warms my heart. And I just realized this. That Jeremiel is the angel of receptivity, of receiving in my book. So of course, the message from your guardian angels is ask for the love, ask for the healing, ask for the download, ask for the clarity, ask for the peace, ask for your fuel, right? Over and over and over again. And then pause, breathe, and receive, right? Relax and receive, relax, release, receive over and over and over again until you get to that next level of, right, compassion for yourself, love for yourself, because that's what the world needs, right? So if you are loving yourself today, you're changing the world. You're making the world a better place. When I'm going through something hard, I actually did a Angel Tip Thursday about this. I'm loving myself through it, right? That's one of the things I say now when I'm struggling with my stuff and my patterns and my inflammation and my pain. It's like, you know what? I'm going to love myself through this. And then then I'm like, wait a minute. I wrote a whole book on how to heal that pain, right? So let me walk my talk and connect with the medicine and the practices in my book. And I just do it over and over again. So I hope that this resonated with you. Feel free to like it and share it, subscribe. And I will be back. I'm going to be back every week leading up to my 100th episode. I don't know what we're going to do on the 100th episode, but I am excited about it. That'll be on December 17th. So I'm here every week till then. Then I have a couple weeks off. Resetting this. I'm going to start calling it a podcast in the new year. And we'll be at 101 in the new year. And I have a bunch of events coming up, including Angel Reiki. I think in the next couple weeks, I'll be talking more about the Angel Reiki program. But just know that you are so loved. You are loved beyond measure. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams. And I'm here to help you feel, see, and receive that love. All right. Have a beautiful day. Be well. See you soon. Thank you, everyone.